I'm back. Okay, let's turn that off. Good evening, I'm Destiny of a Dragon Warrior, Destiny for short. Gonna play the Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer Seed of the Week. Gonna get a race going tonight. We're looking at changing the weekly Dragon Warrior 2 races, in addition to the Sunday mornings that have been run. Looking at either a Friday evening or a Saturday evening schedule, so I can't do Saturday this week. I'm going to try to do the Friday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern. No one was available to race tonight on our Tuesday, so I'll play the Seed of the Week. Tall Bianca, thank you for the resub. 27 months of emotes and ad-free viewing on my channel. Really appreciate the support. But without further ado, let's fire this up and see what adventures we have. Dragon Warrior 2. Do we remember how to play? Find all the things as fast as possible. Learn defense. Find falcon swords and water flying claws. Don't die. Okay, I think I've got it. And go. Start off by just ourselves, and we recruit Prince Cannock and Princess Moonbrooke for our 3-member party. Mysterious hat. Oh, we're cursed with the Sword of Destruction. So we're gonna want to remove that curse as fast as possible before we gain any levels. Jailer's key at the start. Either Cannock would be the preferred location. Well, there's left wind. Going to pop into left wind and get uncursed, but I think I'd rather just find Cannock Castle and get this curse lifted from the Sword of Destruction. There. Is this it, or is this where we started? Nope. Okay, that's Cannock. So before talking to the king, we have to go to the House of Healing. Pay this fella 100 gold. More than half of the gold that we have. Remove the silly Sword of Destruction. Now we have no weapon. And now we have no weapon. We have a mysterious hat, but we have no weapon. I'll peek in the item shop and see if there's an echoing flute. Even though we don't have the money to buy it right now. There's not. There's Jailer's keys there as well. So there's a cave up here. Not the cave we want to start with. This is the cave we want to start with. Ring of Brink. 3 treasure chests, and then there's a wizard to talk to in the back that initiates the next story plot trigger to pick up Prince Cannock. Get that cold as a cod fella into our party. Hey, a broadsword, we have a weapon now. Not a great weapon, but it's a weapon. 42 attack power can do some damage to first continent enemies. We'll play with 3 slimes. Hope that they don't blast us with fire breath. So far, so good. Bit of a dangerous fight to take. 3 of them like that without any knowledge of their... Shield of Strength, that's a good find. Not only to get a little boost of defense, but the healing effect that it has. We'll have to test that in battle and see if it's an AoE effect that heals all party members, or just one specific. Definitely prefer healing all through. And as we get more hit points, we'll be able to determine whether it's just a small heal or a heal more, or what we really want to see is a heal all. Heal us all, shield of strength, and the randomizer is definitely ideal for taking on tough enemies and Malroth, the final boss. A little bit of money. Now we can go to Leftwind after we're gonna gain a level on this fight. 2 levels, actually. Neither of them great level. We're gonna walk out of here and go to Leftwind, have Prince Cannock join the party. I'm sure that the character names got reset in the randomizer since I last ran this, and generating all of the seeds of the week each week. So it's gonna be Ran and Peta rather than Cannock and Moonbrooke, how I tend to generically refer to them, as they have not entirely random names, but their name is determined by your character name. Or in the randomizer, it's hard set, but defaults to Brand Peta. Is he cursed too? Sure is. We've got 700 gold. It's enough for an echoing flute if there is one here in the ice. Yep. And we get a lottery ticket. Peek in the weapon shop, get an idea what might be good weapons. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff around in the seed. Leather shield, copper sword, like, all solid. Copper sword is what we would be hunting for. Of course, nothing we can afford right now. Okay, that did get Cannock to level 2, and Maidenholm. We do know outside, so that is a fast trip out of the lake cave, assuming that Cannock stays alive. And well, with Babbles blasting us with fire breath, no one's staying alive. Let's toot the flute. There's not a crest in that chest, so an echo of the echoing flute indicates that we are in a location with one of the 5 crests that we need to find. Now, before we go to Lake Cave, die to Babbles again. Toot the flute in Maidenholm. Okay, no crest. And check to see, is that the shrine that we're going to want? Yes, it is. Okay, all of that out of the way. Clear Lake Cave. I'll give this fight a shot. I'll give this fight a shot. And we get a club drop. See if the club's any good. Club is good, so what we want to do, because Cannock cannot be equipped with broadsword, can be equipped with club, we can do that. We get the benefit of both the club and the broadsword. Ooh baby, ooh baby, those are the expensive leather shields. Actually do shield of strength to him. So that is tons of money. Yeah. I'm gonna farm a couple of leather shields right now before we even check all the other chests. Yeah, in the regular game, leather shields aren't all that impressive, but this seed of the randomizer. Another new spell. On the overworld, see if we know any in-battle spells. That was worth like 10,000 gold at the weapon shop, so we can sell them for almost as much. And a couple of those copper swords. I mean, they're good for defense as well, these leather shields. I'll keep a couple of them equipped. I'll pick up 2 more that should be enough to sell to pick up copper swords. It's a little bit of a slowdown at the start to grind an item like this on First Continent, but I think it's totally worth it to have better weapons. I'll even pick up a Staff of Thunder and you can find out if that's any good too. That can be used in battle. We were gonna see what spells he knows. Yeah, Firebane's pretty good, and a heal more. So we got some decent in-battle spells. Yeah, has literally one. Way. Sell, sell, sell. Oh hey, I still have my splits open for when I was doing Dragon Warrior 2 Vanilla. Haha. You get a copper sword. Why my timer turned. Yeah, look at that attack power. 112. Okay, let's finish clearing Lake Cave. And then get off of First Continent. We're already 11 minutes into the seed. Not objectively fast by time. Oh, those guys are dangerous. Not objectively fast start, but we've got good weapons, good defense, access to as much money as we want. More useful to Maidenhall than the Mysterious Hat. Turn order there was important with the babble. So they have the fire breath. That's the one party wipe that we've suffered so far when... Oh. Alright, second chest. First chest on the second floor. Another Helm of Erdrick. There's something in here? Yes, there's a chest in here, then... Ooh, Leaf of the World Tree. It's a good pickup. Even with that copper sword, we're not... didn't take down the Megapede in one shot, because they got really high defense. And good HP. There's the Mirror of Ra that we need. We'll need that once we get to Hamlin on the second continent to get Princess Moonbrooke into the party. Mirror of Ra is guaranteed to be either on the first or second continent. We can't proceed. Okay. Find a golden key we can, but it's only in the randomizer. Follows the vanilla OG logic. Army ants are silly, but Megapedes are good. Like, we're getting 87 experience from a battle on first continent. And we get a crest! So, we don't have a golden key. I guess I could have bought a jailer's key. I should have gone back for a jailer. All the money that we have. I'm rusty! I'm rusty! We can get back there at any time. Search spot. Cloak of Wind Tower. Oh. The golden key. Throw a club. Need to do the checks back on first continent at some point. I cannot forget that. Fire Bane on these puppies. And it's a decent Fire Bane. 50, 60 damage. 6 power for Maidenhall, 7 HP for Cannock. That's the levels there. I want to pick up the princess before clearing the Cloak of Wind Tower. We're getting her some experience. That's not the princess. That's the princess. We need to free her from her furry form. As such. I close the splits without losing. I don't wanna take that chance. Especially since Dragon Warrior 2 Rando doesn't have an in-game timer. Of course, there's no jailer's key there. Bamboo stick is better than the copper sword. She cursed. Okay. He's got the Staff of Thunder. Slide that over to... I'm gonna sell one of these copper swords and pick up a bamboo stick. And the broadsword. Oh, the second Helm of Erdrick. Sword. Oh, that's not quite enough. Three chests to check in. I want to see if the Staff of Thunder is any good. Still hitting pretty hard. We've got antidote for her. Oh. She only knows antidote. 3 treasure chests. Get adjusted to the randomizer. Last time I ran this twice. Earlier this month was the vanilla speedrun, and you skip so many checks. Like in this tower, there's 3 treasure chests, but only one of them is required. Vanilla game. Second one is gold, so ooh, I exploded. Second one is gold, so it's nice to have. Not mandatory. We need to heal the princess. She's sitting there at 10. She learned a healing spell. No, she learned Step Guard. That's helpful in Zahan and Hargon's castle. Oh, Explode It is awesome. Okay. That's the max damage. Hey, a medical herb. How timely. Problem solved. Next problem. Sometimes things just work themselves out on their own. I knew there was going to be a medical herb there. That's why I neglected healing her the whole time. Yeah. All part of the plan. All part of the plan. Find the shrine, and I'm gonna go back to First Continent, clear the checks, get a jailer's key. You can use gold and see wherever that ended up. Right where I wanted it. I like Cannock to hold the keys. Lightenall holds the flute. Cannock holds the keys. Princess. The Staff of Thunder, I guess. We know there's no crests here, but could be a big pile of gold, could be Falcon Sword or Waterflying Cloth, could be Eye of Malroth. Could be another leather shield. That'll get us another bamboo stick if we go back to, what do you call it? Hamlin. Yeah, I'm gonna grab one more. Watch there be like 2 of them in Midenhall, and there's nothing coming in here, but I feel better getting that. Hey, JC. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the good luck. I saw you were live earlier with some Stardew Valley. Never know what to expect out of you. You've either got, like, brutal zombies slashing and shooting each other in the face, or you have a cozy little game. It's either, like, ultra-violence or cuteness, or like the Goof Troop stuff. Oh, it's great. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're having a good evening. Gold, club, Sword of Destruction that everyone was equipped with. Even more gold. Gold is no concern. See, that's why I totally had to go back and get that extra leather shield, because we were going to get 5,000 gold in here. We've got stuff to sell. 2 leather shield. Princess cannot be equipped. Don't need the club. That Sword of Destruction out of there. Not only because it's no good, but because we don't want to accidentally equip it. You know, she could get a magic knife too, but she's got to explode it. Back to Hamlin? To get a magic knife and bamboo stick. Really good weapons that we've seen. Yeah, we're going to be 25 minutes in before we even get off Second Continent. We are loaded. Gold, weapons, spells. Big pressure now to go the right way. Even more than usual. Explode it to the last. Chanter to smithereen. 8 more power. Maybe she should have the mysterious hat. The overworld healing yet? Let's waste time by shifting around the mysterious hat. She can be equipped with that. Cool. So I guess she doesn't really need a magic knife. We'll just use the Staff of Thunder, keep the inventory slot clear. But we want 2 bamboo sticks for Mightenhall and Cannock. Pass on the arm. Your copper sword. Equip. Equip. I'm gonna save here to establish the save point. Pretty close to the shrine too. And then I'm gonna check the basement. Even though our HP is still low, with our weapons and explode it, there's a lot of enemies that we can take down here. So let's clear this. At least see what it is. Oh, okay. Go all out with our spells, hope they land. But we don't get wrecked before then. That's the one we needed to land. Beautiful. I don't think we're gonna grind this because we're so powerful we don't need to rely on this encounter for experience. Check the spot. Eye of Malroth! Oh, I'm glad that I did not dilly-dally on going back for Jailer's Key and then coming back here. Eye of Malroth. Okay, so we've got Sun Crest, one of 5 crests. And we have the Eye of Malroth, which is the most difficult item to find because you can't flute for it. Very happy to see the Eye of Malroth. Let's check Fire Shrine. Do your normal routing. I start with Fire Shrine because there's a search right there. Bloop. Helmet of Erdrick. Ooh, we get a tower. Is this the lighthouse already? This is the Moon Fragment Tower. So now because we have the eye, we can just flute in places, and when there's an echo, search. It's not an echo, we bail and we save our time instead of digging for empty stuff. I remember chests are. Haha, okay. It's not a double, but this is actually a quick check. I'm compelled to take the additional 4 chests in here. So we don't have Water Flying Cloth, we don't have Falcon Sword. We'll take the extra minute and do this. There might be enemies in here that we want to fight too. Nothing good so far. We've got one more chest, the Vanilla Moon Fragment. Yes. Right here. More fairy water. Let's bail. Okay. So, fire. Moon Fragment. Ooh, Sir Spot. We didn't flute on the overworld. I'm curious. Heal more is AoE. That's good to know. Princess is a force to be reckoned with, and you know our HP is pretty solid. We have overworld healing now. Nope, same crummy spell. No shield there. Let's shoot the flute, see if it's at the other Sir Spot. It's not. Okay. Cave to Rhone. There can be crests in here. Not tonight. Okay. We do want to know where that is, though. So, Rhone Cave. Looks like either bottom of the map or we're bumped up against Rhone itself in the mountains. It feels like the bottom of the map to me. We can do this. Can do this. Excellent turn order. 2,000 experience from the Bullwong. Beautiful. When you get early attack spells and good weapons like that, it just perpetuates the seed to continue to go faster because then you can fight better enemies. Oh, we learned Revive. All we learned. Then you gain more experience. Like if we didn't have Explode It, probably could not have taken the Bullwong. The Door Shrine is over there. Some land to the north. Oh, we are above Rhone. Alright. You need to heal time. Ah. Oh, she learned Heal All. Battle. Okay, perfect timing for Cannock to have learned Revive because bada bing. We can revive, but we don't have overworld healing. Interesting. I did not think that that was of Rhone. Need to find a town or an easy fight that we can heal in. You are a town. Liamport. Okie doke. Healed up. Check for Falcon Swords and Waterflying Cloth. Or neither. Hear the spike. Get a boat. Don't know if we'll need a boat. But we'll have a boat if we need it. Easy fight. I could have checked if Heal All was AoE. Whatevers. Love the town music in Dragon Warrior 2. Yeah, we're definitely in the lower corner of the map. So maybe this wasn't above Rhone after all. What is this? Or there's just a narrow strip underneath? Oh, how weird. How weird. Baron Shrine. On an island by itself. I'm gonna go through so that we know where Baron pops out. And we can continue exploring. What a weird map. I don't know if I've ever seen just a little strip of land like that below Rhone. Good evening, neighbor. Gremlins are a water flying cloth. Okay, let's clear some inventory. Don't need a dragon's poke. Do need an Eye of Malroth. Don't need 27 Helms of Erdrick. We don't need 81 Fairy Waters. Don't need an antidote. Another Fairy Water. Let's get 3 water flying cloths. Alright, so we'll equip the water flying cloths to spare us from the fire damage, and they're pretty solid armor anyways. I think the Shield of Strength is 15 on Cannock because we're going to be using Exploded a lot. Princess. She doesn't need to do much healing, at least until the end of the game. Yeah, neighbor, getting back to somewhat normal streaming routine. Never 100% can commit to a completely consistent schedule, but getting back into the groove. Old Man Shrine. Old Man, and then not much sense of where we are on the map. I think we've got to be at the top of the map, but I don't know east-west where we are. Oh, looks like northwest corner. Redraw those. There, we've got another town. $120 streak, wow. Let's see if there's Falcon Swords here. There are not. I did not. I have been very disconnected from things for the last month or so. Hello, 3 castles. Hello, 3 castles. Let's take care of this one first. Everyone's in solid shape. I guess I'll check for Falcon Swords first. Not Falcon Swords. Then we'll take care of the spike enemy. Get our moon crests. Okay. That can handle a lot of things. That is our one weakness. We are low on HP relative to these types of enemies, but survived. No overworld healing. Oh, we learned to open. Let's stay at the inn, get our HP back. Ooh, we should toot the flute and see if there's crest in the back. Nope. How many crests do we have? Do we have 1 or 2? Well, we have 2 now. No, we have 3. 3 crests. So we have the lighthouse, And then one other crest somewhere. No, it's not in Cave to Rhone. No, it's not in Moonbrooke Castle. Never anything in Moonbrooke Castle. Is it in Charlock? Oh, look at all these locations. This is wild. I guess I'll check the weapon shop for Falcon Sword. Jeff Insanity, no numbers, invisible sprites, huge swamp. Another. Vanilla spell. Ooh, vanilla spell order is tough. You don't get heal more until 17 and hurt more until 19. Do we have a crest here? That's quite a flag set you put together for a neighbor. Haha, well done. Sea Cave. Gotta be a crest here. No, there's not a crest here. Under 2 hours, that's pretty good. For all of that pain. Especially with the vanilla, like you're guaranteed, like you can't finish before level 17 unless you have absurd stats otherwise. Actually, no, like you cannot win without heal more. Wow. I'm impressed with under 2 hours. Must have had some other things go well, and EMP being a experienced player was probably able to navigate those flag sets well, like the rotated mirror dungeons, not too intimidated by that. EMP did participate in Winter League 2026. First winter. My understanding. Ooh, this has got to be Lighthouse. It's Lighthouse. Okay. Sure, we're up on HP. Do we have it? We do. Do have Overworld here. I'm gonna burn MP. Super safe. Beginning of the seed, the long ladder's been up. Seed up. Oh, sure, the flag string, yeah. One arm. Doesn't sound like something I would be testing my luck in. I still somewhat limited time. I'll be seeing how many of the seeds of the week I can work through, and then we're trying a couple of different nights for Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer races. Talking about Friday nights or Saturday nights. I can't do Saturday this week, but I am going to try to do Friday. And tomorrow evening is the weekly non-standard, which has a flag set from Winter 2025, if correctly. I think it was week 1, 2020. Which I think was a Chaos Enemies week, but had some other stuff to kind of mitigate that. Yeah, that sounds like a intimidating flag set. Lots of pain there. Okay, there was double crests. We banked on it because we've cleared just about every other location, actually. Could hold a crest. I don't know if we've cleared everything. Have we cleared everything? It's been so long. Yeah. I think we did 100% deduce, without fully realizing it, that the lighthouse had to be double crest. What's a decent standard seed I can pass on to him at 5K redeem. Oh man, I don't know. There's been so many that come and go. You could do something, just a silly seed number, like, let's say, 987654321. Or that day's date. Like, if it was today, you could do 4282026. You have no idea whether it's going to be fast or easy or anything. Ah, okay, the character name. That'll be fun. Another single big slug encounter. Okay, pull this dude for the crest. Yada yada. $111 streams. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure that would be like average of 3 a week. I don't think I do that many streams in a year, especially now that I'm... Hold that phone. We got one of them. Yeah, EMP, unlike me, EMP has a very consistent streaming. I do not. My schedule's more intermittent and chaotic. Yeah, he's a 5 days a week, and the Sunday weeklies. Oh my gosh. Another round of metal babbles, 6 of them. We've got one. That's all we need. Well, takes care of any end game grinding that we might have needed to do. I don't know exactly where our stats are going to end up, but what? Okay, spell list is almost. HP's still a bit low. We fall into his trap, oh my. You know, it's tempting, but the problem is the encounter rate is low. I might just walk here for 30 seconds and see if I get another round. Now we've got all 5 crests. I have not seen the Charm of Rubiss shrine. See, the encounter rate is so low. Like, we could be doing this for 5 minutes and not see another set of babbles. We could see the big slugs and other stuff in here. That's why we grind the Hork pits down in the Cave to Rhone, because of the higher encounter rate. We'll go to 4730. Yeah. Okay, we have not seen Rubiss Shrine. We haven't seen very many shrines. Okay, so we're down in the corner. Lighthouse. Man, we haven't seen anything. We do have a ship. Oh, yeah, okay, this is just gonna take us on that little narrow strip of land again. Where did we get down here the first time? Especially without seeing the lighthouse, that's kind of weird. That was Liamport in the corner. Door Shrine was supposed to be around here somewhere. Cave to Rhone. is right there. Still don't know if the Shield of Strength is it. Thank you, Water Flying Cloths. We don't have Falcon Sword. Maybe I ought to check what attack power. Oh, 172. We're good. Good there. We have not been this far east. Looking for Rubiss. We haven't seen the other side of a couple of shrines, including the Osterfair shrine. Oh, here's a shrine. It's Rubiss! Ah! Do we have it? Oh, we've got plenty of inventory space. Look at that. Easy peasy. And then we'll just walk back north and west. Cave to Rhone? Even though Cannock is low on MP? Because now the princess is over. Alright, we've got 50-minute Rubiss Shrine. This is a fast seed. I don't think we're going to be established in Rhone in an hour. It'd be close. Depends on how fast we can walk back there. Don't want to repel in case we have decent XP enemies that we find because hit points are still low. Yeah, there's not a town nearby, so let's just do it. It was tempting as I was walking by to come through Rhone first before finding Rubiss Shrine, but I'm glad that I took the path that I did, because it was easier to find Rubiss where I was. Like, didn't appear to be any shrines nearby, although there could have been to the north. I knew there was no towns near. So I didn't know how easy it would get to get back to it, because Baran Shrine and the town of Baran takes us way into the north corner of the map that we've already cleared. So that's why it made sense to not establish in Rhone before Rubiss Shrine. Yep. Go through the trapdoors. This Rhone walk is a lot safer than the vanilla game. We're not holding our breath for Green Dragon encounter. Might do another HD 2D run soon. That would be cool. It's probably... Oh, hi Alice. Scary. Oh, we have defeat. No effect. No effect. Cannock is dead. No effect on Sarah. You know, I was just thinking we can run. And we have a leaf. so we'll use that on Bran first. Bran can revive Destiny. Beat the first one 3 times now. Cool. GG's. There's the shrine. Got ourselves saved. Okay. I'm concerned about the low HP. The Atlases having resistance to... and the princess not having sleep yet. It does have defense for the Malroth fight. But... not have sleep for any bosses. Like we have a long horizontal Rhone. There's no glitch to establish. Let's just win and figure out who has the charm and try to tackle some mini bosses. See how quick we can possibly finish this up. We've got the Eye. It's Thursday, Friday have off. That's good. A couple days off earlier this week and then then we'll be out of town for at the end of May. Yeah. It's been a long winter. Looking forward to some days off here. Not as dangerous as that could have been, but man, those attack bots. Again, great, scorching. Almost out of where we can get random encounters once we get up those stairs. In the clear. Atlas Pazuzu Zarlok. Good thing we're not worried about the glitch. Do Metal Babbles down. I didn't haul down. We might not get out of this fight. Go for 3 on defeats. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Very. So how do we combat that? I think Cannock throws defeats on the metals. But then the princess, unless she gets the level and learns sleep here next. Likely. We throw explodits? Defense shit. I think maybe she throws defenses and then hidden hall attacks. That's still scary. We might have to do some healing too. We can get through. Zarlox, this is not where you were supposed to show up. No effect. No effect. Dead. Thanks. Huh. That was not a fight that we could have run from because mini-boss was the only enemy. We can't run from that if the mini-boss is on the end of the fight. 1 HP. So that was not the Zarlox that we need to fight in the Pike encounter. That was just a random Zarlox, just hanging out in Hargon's castle. Yeah, you don't listen to where he's supposed to be. He'll respawn at the top. Oh, what a punk. Alright. One medal down. Got it down. Go, Bran! Go, Bran! And we get a dragon potion drop from the medals. Alright. Defeated Atlas. Revive everyone again. Lol everyone again. Cannock has, like, no magic left. Hedda has all of the magic. One's just barely over 100 HP. That's scary. Bye-bye, Bazuzu. Bye-bye, Berserker. Or Might Hall gets a trash level. Same with Peta, she didn't even learn sleep. Or was that a level for Cannock? That was a level for Cannock. Even though we already fought the Zarlox. Oh! 3 friends. And he goes down to a defeat. Cool. Alright, this is easy. Got 6 MP. Nice power gain. And alright. There's Hargon. Nice crit. Oh. He's gotta heal all. Can't heal all. Okay, that worked. That worked. Everyone's alive. Good enough. Good enough for who it's for. But yeah, he can't even heal. Oh, gross. I should have given the shield of strength to... I don't think this is gonna go well. Need more of that until we get our defenses. There's 2 defenses. Sleep, there's a heal all. Still asleep, another heal all. Needs to wake up. He's our only healing. He's dead. And another dodge. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Okay, so before I forget, I need to get that... Not need the echoing flute. Get this into Maidenhall's hands. That he's got some potential for healing. And then now Cannock, he won't be out of MP when we get to that fight because all the mini bosses are defeated. So we'll be able to go straight to the top. As long as we don't get a nasty encounter on the... That should not take up 116. The reason why that happened, because we had 2 encounters in which both Maidenhall and Moonbrooke died. Oh, that guard. Oh, cool. So that was a lot of MP used on the way that we should not expect to use. This is a possible sub-hour seed. Possible. Skip the boat. Get through Rhone the first time. Get through the mini bosses and the end bosses in time. I was going through the first mini bosses. I was approaching at 56. If you cut out like a minute or 2 of boat and my inefficiencies, especially on the first 2 continents, this is sub-hour possible. Be looking at like, and assuming we get through this. Loaded landed. Oh no. Oh no. I think we've got to heal him. Good call. Good call. Boom. Exploded landed. Down goes Hargon. One's at full. Malroth another. See, now we can just heal right back up. 1 defense lane. 2 defense lane. Ice heal. At 2 defense. Again. Effect, still at 2 defenses. Okay, there's... She got a heal. Cool, cool. I think we've got him on this turn. No, he healed all first shot. Okay. Dealt about 100 there. Gotta heal. Got him. Good turn order there. Good turn order. We got all of our stuff in before got his turn. Shrine's by itself. Gonna pop out of Rhone, which is right by Old Man Shrine in this seed, and we will be right home at hour 11. It is. Pardon me. And a hip hip hooray. Ah, stop timer! Stop timer! Stop timer! It's like 1/10, 20 something. Oh, because the splits are on. Right, so I have to, like... Ah! Stop timer! I'll get it from my recording. Ah, it's because I have my splits open from what I did. I want to save my splits? No. So yeah, see, that stops the timer. So like 1:10 and change. Thanks for the GG's, neighbor. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Said looking forward to getting back into the streaming groove here for the most part. Week 26. 4. 26. It was 1:10 and change. I'll get it from my recording exactly and drop that into the Seed of the Week submission. Did good at the game that Bianca doesn't fully understand. Yay! Keep watching enough, you'll I'm sure you're picking up pieces here as go through the same procedure each time. Appreciate you hanging out anyways. This was a fast one. Very close to a sub-hour, which is not that common for me, at least for Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer. Good weapons, good spells, besides never learning sleep otherwise. And we took a little bit to learn overworld healing, but not that terribly long. Big thing is we had strong weapons, early access to all the gold that we wanted through the leather shields, and Cannock knew Firebane and even Revive fairly early, and then Moonbrooke knew Exploded pretty early. And we had Water Flying. Without Water Flying Cloth, that would have been scarier, because we'd be taking more damage from Malroth's Fire Breath. All of the Fire Breaths, but specifically Malroth's. And especially without a heal all AoE, that would have been more difficult to recover from and to keep up on the healing against the damage from Malroth. We didn't have a heal all. We only had Cannock with heal more. That was taking care of everyone. Hey, the American Dweem is just about to finish off a Dragon Lord fight playing DWR Seed from Saturday Morning Race. Let's raid over to him really quick, watch him finish off a Dragon Lord fight. Hopefully he doesn't lose his count by me raiding him. I just jinxed that. There's Dweem. Alright, heading over to the American Dweem, Dragon Warrior Randomizer, player, and other retro speedrunner. Awesome dude. See him drop in here quite frequently. It's like I'm in the middle of an ad, so I'm gonna actually just hold off for that ad to finish. That'll actually time out almost probably pretty close to Dweem finishing off the Dragon Lord fight. Assuming that he's in position to win. Looks like he's... That was a 9. Might be close. Oh, 17. Okay. He's dealing good damage. That was just a... Alright, looks like we're back from ads. I'm going to raid over to the American Dweem. Have a good night.